Let's make a slab bowl using the slump method. So things we need a bowl, we need a circle to trace bigger than the bowl, and some plastic. The plastic we're going to wrap the bowl in so that our clay doesn't stick to the bowl. When we trace the circle, we have a template and there's a hole punched in the middle, so we actually can just make a hole mark and then make that radius line. We're going to overlap that cut edge so that we can press our bowl, our slab into the bowl, kind of working around from one cut edge to the other. So we're kind of moving the clay around as we need to. And then we'll kind of remove any excess wedges. I had to actually do that twice, so I cut, I adjusted, and then I cut again. Then I need to score and attach this clay so that it's well connected. So score, add a little water, some slip, and now I need to really smooth and compress. I don't want to rely on water to smooth. That does not give me strength. I want to use my hands and a flexible rib. So the point of using a bowl means that I can really press and my clay isn't going to collapse because it's meeting the resistance of the bowl shape. Then I can trim away the excess. I'm not taking the clay out of the bowl. I'm just using the edge of the bowl to run my needle tool around. And now I can smooth that cut edge on the inside. And I'm going to keep smoothing. This is really your only chance to do this with the support of the bowl. So really make sure you're happy with it before you move on. I'm doing the interior and the inner lip. And then if you wanted to add like stamp designs, now would be the time to do that. So just stamping. If you wanted to do any other decoration like underglaze, you can do that later. But stamping your clay is going to become too hard to do this if we don't do it at this stage, because now we need to dry it on damp leather hard. The reason for that is we want to turn it out of the form, so the clay needs to be dry enough to hold its shape, but not so dry it can't be smoothed. I'm filling the interior with plastic so I still have some support, because now I need to smooth the outside. I don't want to use a lot of water because I don't want to rehydrate and get it too flexible. So I'm just gently compressing and still supporting with that plastic on the inside. If I'm at the edges, I might even use my finger right near that edge to support it. Again, don't rush. This is the stage to get everything the way you want it to. If you're done, you can always wrap it up with that extra plastic. And then that's really all there is to this shape. Ultimately, that's all it is. If you wanted to add a foot or a base or any additive elements, that would be your next step. But that's it for a slump bowl.